Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to Friday Fireside Chat with me, Eileen Curlin Walsh. It's a brand new year, and I'm going to talk to you today about having difficult conversations. You hear me talk often about getting an estate plan in place, and we all know we should do that, but why don't we do it? It's because we have to often face difficult issues within our family before we can get there. We have to have difficult conversations. It's hard to talk about the child who is in a difficult marriage. It's hard to think about who we're going to put in charge because will our other children be offended? It's difficult to talk about maybe the adult child who lives at home. Maybe they live at home because their life didn't turn out as they planned, or they come back home to take care of mom and dad. But what about them when the time comes that both mom and dad have passed? Do we want them to get the home? If so, how is everyone else going to feel about that? If not, should we at least give them some time to find alternative accommodation? What about if someone is in a difficult marriage? Might they get a divorce? We certainly don't want part of what we've earned all our life to go to a divorcing spouse and perhaps a new family. What about a special needs adult? What if there's someone in our home with disabilities? What if there is addiction? So many of us have that in our family. We have to face those difficult situations. We have to have family conversations around them in order for us to access the healing law. I call what we do in estate planning the healing law, not warrior law, because we have a healing solution to every one of those problems that I posed and the many other situations that you might have in your family. Many of you think that these are unique situations to your family. If only you knew how common they were. If you don't come to my office to do your estate planning, go somewhere. Make sure you have a nice, experienced attorney who knows what happens when families don't have the conversations. I have been doing this for 20 years. I do probate. That's going through the court system when there wasn't a good plan in place. I do trust administration. I have seen out the other side what happens when these difficult situations are ignored. The time is going to come anyhow when it has to be distributed, and that's what leads to trouble. I always talk to you about getting an estate plan, a will, a trust of powers. You've heard me say that many times. Do you know what else I give you? What I believe is my responsibility to weave into your estate plan? Family harmony. That's part of my job. And if you give me those difficult situations, if we have those conversations, we figure out a solution to everything. The family member knows there's no surprises. The conversations have been had. Then, when mom and dad are gone, who are often the glue that holds the family together anyhow, the siblings can all continue that harmony. I know you want your money to go to whom you intend, and I know you want your family to be close after you're gone. It's not dealing with the difficult situations. It's not having the conversations that lead to lack of harmony. One of the things that can happen is the family not speaking to each other. Do you know what's even worse? I have seen many families' entire estate go to filing fees, court costs, attorney's fees, because the matters get litigated until the estate is gone, and that's not benefiting anyone. So my advice for you now as we begin the new year is to talk to each other. Talk to your spouse, talk to your family, bring up the difficult situations, figure out what you need to discuss, what you need to sort out, bring them to me or some other qualified, experienced estate planning attorney, and I promise you we have a solution. And I promise you what I can guarantee you is 100% peace of mind. If I had a penny for every client who walked out of my door after they did their planning saying, if only you knew what a relief this was. If you know how much of a burden that is off my shoulders. It's just one of the most wonderful things. It's why I love what I do, because I can offer you peace of mind. So thank you for listening. I'm going to leave you with a wonderful quote I discovered this week as I was reading the late great Wayne Dyer. You will not find your heart in a temple if you don't have a temple in your heart. To all of us having a temple in our heart in 2021 and beyond. Thank you, and I will see you next Friday for our fireside chat. Thanks and bye.